Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. Today we are back in the wonderful... Oh, I honestly forgot that happened. The wonderful Stormland. So, where are we? We got all 3 of the keys that we need. We finished that off last time. Our current objective is to... That's the wrong menu. Our current objective is to search for the cipher. Which is fantastically vague, but that's over there. So, let's get rid of the map. So we'll go and have a look for that, which is in that direction. We have some flowers to spend, don't we? We have 5 Aeon buds to spend. Wow, I didn't realize we had quite that many. Okay, now I have forgotten a little bit how this works. So, right, so that's a slot we can unlock, should we wish. That is an open slot, but doesn't currently have anything in. And that is a slot where we have got something already. Okay, so we've already got refinery, so we can't get that again. So there is weak point, where it displays weak points when the visor mode is activated, which is very nice. I do feel it make me just play almost entirely in visor mode, which I'm kind of trying to avoid. Temporary invulnerability could be very useful. Automatically outline enemies in front of you could also be super useful. So there's a couple, in fact all 3 of those I think would be relatively good, wouldn't they? What does that do? Oh, okay. We've also got a space in our left arm over here. What did we get over here? Steal health when you damage enemies. Yes, okay, that's a good one. What have we got over here? Blaster charge. Charge your blaster to do more damage. The minigun and SMG have increased ammo, which isn't bad. Shield can take more damage. I'd like that. I think we'll probably get that. Enemies have a chance to explode. I like that as well, actually. Throw fragments of guns to create grenades. And that's the other 2 gun ones. So over here we have the magnetized chassis, which could be useful. Take less explosive damage. Your chassis will automatically shock and stun nearby enemies occasionally. Holstered health cannon does pop when you are low on health. I'm definitely going to get that. I think that'd be super useful. You can charge your jump. I'm not too worried about that. A mid-air jump and improved sprint speed could be useful. A shockwave could be good. And slipstreaming, but I don't know that that's the single most important thing in the world. So what do we have over here? We have the hand shield. I'm going to get the hand shield. I think that'll be super useful. Up here we had, I think I'm going to go for the damage highlight. We'll get that. And we may as well get something in the leg one, hadn't we? I think probably the dive bomb. So I do often go quite high and then plummet down upon people. So after that, we're going to need to start unlocking some of these. And they only cost growth. I thought they were going to cost Aeon buds as well. Are they all the same? Some of them are cheaper than others. And that one was... It's because I've already unlocked one there. Right, okay. So that makes sense. So what we want to do really... That was temporary invulnerability when hitting low health. I'm trying to look for what it was I would actually want to get. What did I say would be good there? I think core dump could be very good. Oh, that's not what I want. That's what I want. I'm thinking probably core dump. So let's unlock that. That's the wrong one. Was it in there? It was in there. Okay, well, we've got an empty one there now, so we may as well get that. So blast damage. A bit of electricity. Alloy has a bigger collection range. I mean, that would be kind of useful, but is it 100% necessary? I don't think so. I think I'm going to go with the electrified chassis. Okay, so we are out of Aeon buds. We've spent all of that. So there are a few people commented last time pointed out that someone, and apologies, I don't have your name to hand, and it's hard for me to look in this. So the way that you upgrade or get newer versions, better versions of weapons here, because we're only on version 1, is you need to, 1, scan the second version of the weapon, scan the version 2, so we may not have done that. You also need to actually build one of the first versions as well. Otherwise, it doesn't count. So I'm just trying to see if there's any which we can see where it's had any sort of progress, whether it tells us that we've scanned it or something. It does not. So what do I have on me? I don't really actually know what these are, but they're both version 2, aren't they? And I can't scan that? Can I just throw that? I'm guessing that means that's been scanned then. And that one doesn't seem to be able to even be scanned. I also have a back holster, but I have nothing on it. So this one I'm pretty sure is the SMG, isn't it? So if we build ourselves... Yeah, it's definitely the SMG. If we build ourselves an SMG, that should mean, if that's been scanned, we'll be able to build the version 2. So let's give that a go.
Weapon upgrades aren't just getting you access to better weapons. You can also carry more of that type of ammo. By the time you get a few schematics for one type of weapon, they can make a pretty big difference.
There we go, look. Lovely. I may as well put that back there, just so we've got it. Although it's kind of going to be useless to us. And then, have we scanned version 3? How many things do we have? We do have 16,000, which does seem like a lot. Let's first of all refill everything. Which is going to cost us 340. I don't think we need any items. We are itemed up a little bit. I'm not too worried about that. And arm-wise, we've already got that. So, let's build the next version. Does that cost less each time we build it? Oh, that's interesting as well.
Finding better weapons is great and all, but researching weapon upgrades at the workbench also improves the munitions you use in them. They'll add a little extra punch to any weapon of that type you find.
Which is very interesting. So what that's basically saying is the more of these we build, the overall, and they cost so much less to do, look. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Do I just go straight for a version? I mean, the SMG is one of my most used weapons, so I think I am going to go straight away. I'm using this one because this one's got less ammo than the other one. And there we go. Do I need to scan that? I'm already in scan mode. And that's only going to cost us 420 to create now. And it has 175 ammo, whereas the other one started with 100. So that's much, much better. Much, much better. So if you use up a good chunk of our alloy there, obviously, I am just going to... No, we don't seem to be able to need to scan it, so that's fine. So, right. Stuff is done. Done and dusted. So we're going to head over there, past that island over there. So I'm going to try and jump over this, just like that, look. And let's make our way. Am I going to go over this island? I feel like I'm going to go over this island rather than around. We're going to avoid that. Oh, we don't need to avoid that. Go over the island. Although, I still have, obviously, for some weird reason. Wasn't paying a lot of attention there. Don't know if you could tell. Ooh, there's very little I could do about that. So it's on this island somewhere. On this island very close, I would say. Okay, had to take a short break there, but onwards and upwards. Now, assuming this thing is pretty close, didn't think to look for shinies down there. Assuming this thing is pretty close, I'm expecting there to be bad guys. But there doesn't seem to be, does there? Which is a little surprising, and I'm not entirely sure, I believe. There's something, I was going to say there's something we need to scan, and it's obviously it's that, isn't it? Before I do that...
That looks like one of the Tempest tri-code locks. I ran into some of those when I was looking for Nyx, but I never had any of the keys.
I want to grab that. Oh, we scanned it accidentally. Perfect. And then there was a plant just over here. There it is. Embedded inside that by the look of it. Perfect. Oh, and there's some... I'll turn that off now. Some more alloy just there, look. So, I guess we're going to go over to this panel and do something. Oh, it's the keys. Wonderful.
Nice work.
Thanks.
Really careful when you go inside. If Cipher is working with the Tempest, this could be some kind of trap.
I am fully prepared. No, I'm not. What is going on there? Seems a little...
Under 60 seconds, you'll be reduced to scrap. So if it's all the same to you, would you mind telling me how you got in?
Got the keys, mate.
I take it that's a no.
I would happily tell him.
Never were much good at conversation. But I'll give you this much. You do make for truly excellent scrap. I do miss watching
Just gonna
guys explode.
hide over here?
As the power
No.
of 10,000 lightning bolts surges through your bodies. Wait, what? Abort!
What?
Abort!
Yes? Hello? Hello? Make sure there's nothing in this room then for us to scavenge. Oh, but he's got lots in there. Hey, Cipher.
Vesper?
Hey!
How did you get in here? I mean, how are you even alive?
I just come down the lift.
You must have followed my clues here. It's been so long, I forgot I left them. If you made it to Cloud Reach, then the storm portal must be back online.
Probably. Something which
Give it a chance.
fired me over here.
Me.
I don't know how long you've been keeping this stuff, but... Is that Nyx?
It took me months of tracking to find where the Tempest were keeping Nyx. But by the time I got there, they'd removed the plant.
No!
Without it, Nyx is dying. I've been salvaging parts from dead Tempests, trying to find something that'll work, but Nyx just keeps getting worse. If I just understood the connection between Nyx and the plant,
I can help.
maybe I could find a way to help.
I'm sure I can help with that.
The Spire, the humans disappearing, something connects them all. They found us. They're surrounding the hatch.
That might be my fault.
Base camp. You think you can hold off the Tempest?
Almost certainly not.
Here we're as good as dead. I need you to take the elevator back up. It's the only way I can get Nyx out alive.
Is that going to be particularly dangerous for me? Because that sounds like it's going to be very dangerous for me.
Vesper, there's no time.
Okay.
I need you to deal with the Tempest.
What do I have here? 2 forms of grenade.
Hurry, Vesper. Nyx needs you.
I feel like this is going to be rather horrible when we get up there. Wish my gun was actually... attached to my hand rather than floating slightly in a disconcerting manner.
Vesper, we've got a problem. The Tempest have a command station monitoring air traffic across Cloud Reach. If Nix and I get into transport, we'll be shot down right after takeoff.
That's not good.
Our only chance is to take out the Tempest commander at the station. That's a tall order.
Our only chance.
I'm
Sure you're going to go with our?
marking the commander on your map. Can you scout the area and see what we're up against?
Yeah, that's more like what I was expecting. I do want to keep a health canister on me. Just so we can see it explode. Lovely. Okay. Where are we going? Over here. Oh, we'll go down there and get those lovely...
Vesper, I noticed you're hanging on to a lot of alloy. You might want to head to a workbench.
I'm really
and get some
not.
weapon schematics.
Did not think I was, at least. Don't really feel the need to fight people at the moment, if we do come across anyone. There is some delicious, lovely gold and yellow alloy, though. I'm definitely going to get that. And something to scan. A chessboard. I was not expecting a chessboard. Okay. And there's some lovely yellow fruit as well, which I assume gives us a little bit more of a boost to our... Why is some of the fruit buried underground? That can't be by design. No, I can't get to those. Okay. Slowly creeping up towards our next day on, but looks like it's going to take us several years, perhaps? That way. Well, let's go around here. And take off that, thank you. And then how far are we going? Where am I? It's only over to that big old overhang up there, look. With the giant gun on it. That's where we're going. Oh. I just launched off that wave. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Guy's as dangerous as they come. And big, too. You'll know him when you see him.
Well, yeah, because apparently it's going to be the size of a mammoth. I mean, is that him? There's a couple of enemies up there and a couple of grass patches to hide in. There's also some birds there that I can scan if they happen to stay there long enough. Perfect. 3 enemies now.
There's the commander. Careful now. Scout the area for any tactical advantage.
That!
This guy isn't just tough.
Holy crap. Oh god, I did that. Without even meaning to. the version 3 behind me? I think it is.
Enemy reinforcements inbound.
That didn't do anything. That literally did nothing to him. How am I possibly going to kill him? I do feel like I am criminally underpowered in this game. Did version 2s only increase the ammo of version 2s? He's lost me, which is lovely. But that's not going to last forever. Where's the... There it is. So what are we supposed to be using against him here? This massive gun? It's got to be the massive gun, right? There's something around that I can scan. I don't know what it is. Is it him? Does not seem to be him. Right, I'm going to climb up this overhang. And hope that he loses me fairly soon again. Where did that come from? From version 3. I came from back there. How did that happen? Okay. What do we have here? Not even close. Oh, it has done a lot of damage, though. No idea what just happened. No idea what just happened. But okay, what's this? This is a version 3. Is it the same as this? It is the same as that. I wonder if I'm supposed to use the gun. It makes sense. Ah, it's this gun I could scan. And him. Right, let's get rid of this one. No, where did I just get that from? Keep that. In fact, we'll use... Oh no, we've got a space, haven't we? We should have 2 health canisters. Don't even know where I went. Over there. Okay. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. The first time around when I did, like, no damage... I was a little concerned. Maybe the bar just wasn't working as expected. Who knows? Maybe that wasn't the boss. Maybe this is the boss. Maybe it's just lying to me.
Great work, Vesper.
Thanks.
This guy should be safe now. I'll get Nix into the transport and meet you back at base camp.
Sounds good.
I'm marking the nearest landing pad on your map. Last I checked, there was still a working transport there. That should be the fastest route back to camp.
Sounds good to me. We haven't been back to base camp for several videos. Am I about to launch myself into the middle of like a massive fight? Because I didn't come through the island. Yeah. I'm just going to go past. I have no need to prove myself to those things. All the guns. Oh, that's where I was, wasn't it? That's where I ended the last video with that guns there. Yeah. I recognise it. I love how far you can fly in this game. And we're off. It's at the nearest one. I wonder how far. Oh, may as well grab these boxes. Which are definitely going to make him suspicious. If I can just grab them. And, oh, hold up. No, in fact, let's not just grab them. Let's go murdering. Because that's a lot of stuff. Perfect. Well, that couldn't have gone much better. So we could do with getting rid of those stupid things. And then we're going on a quick little alloy hunt around here. Because there's just so much of it around. Grab all of this lovely stuff. Which is gonna, yeah, we're already up to like 10,000 again, look. That's shot up. Bit more ammo, which means you're not gonna have to collect any of that. Anything else around? Another one of those. Let's get rid of him. In fact, there's not much. There's a white one over there. Well, there's a chest actually. Let's get the chest. Let's turn that off because I'm aware that it doesn't translate perfectly well onto the videos. What have we got in here? A version 3 version of this? I think it's actually a different gun, isn't it? In fact, we were going to want to get rid of this. Oh, it is a version 3 version of that. We are level 3'd up. All of our weapons are now level 3. Banging. Oh. We'll grab that. And we will go over here. That's not it. It's one of the key things, isn't it? Yes, we have visited here before, clearly. Oh, it's just there, look. I see it. I suppose that's a workbench thing, isn't it? Yes, and there's nothing for us to really collect. It's a fruit over there, but we'll move on. Let's go back to camp for the first time in 10,000 years. Or maybe less. Who knows? Who's counting? It's me. It's less than 10,000 years. Did I just go down through the stuff that I fly over? How does that work? Okay. Well, do we leave it there?
Next to the slurry. Riggs and Eco are looking at
Well, I think we do leave it there.
I'm returning to Cloud Reach.
Oh, it says 20.
Make sure the Tempest
There's a bit
areas
before, wasn't
stay
there?
down. While transports will be target practice.
Let's have a quick little run around then. Just the workbench there. Oh, and there's Nyx. There's something in there for us to scan, but we still can't get in there. I see you. Looks like another chessboard. Let's take a look at Nyx.
Is it working?
I'm still scanning.
What do you see? Just tell me what's wrong and I'll fix it.
I've recovered fragments of Nyx's memories. They may show what the Tempest have done.
Uh-huh.
The Tempest tried to use Nyx's connection to the Spire. They
How?
wanted to lower the Spire's defenses, but it didn't work. Then they... Oh,
Ripped it out of her.
out Nyx's plant, severing the connection to the Spire.
So if we get the plant back, will that help?
That's going to be difficult. The Tempest have taken it to the Anvil stratum.
Does it have to be that plant?
Beyond Cloud Reach.
'Cause there's one just out there.
Is that really the only way?
It's just, I can see it.
Definitely, it is. The plant systems merge with Nyx's neural core. Without some way to restore it, they are lost.
There's one just there. Just take that one.
Vesper.
Hello?
We're willing to go back up to Cloud.
Jesus, mate.
I'll figure out some way to get you to Anvil. Hang in there, Nyx. We'll figure this out. We have to.
Okay, we're going to travel to the Anvil Stratum then.
Go ahead to the transport, Vesper. I don't know how much longer Nyx can hold on.
All right. I've literally just got here. It's the first time I've been back in months, years, decades. Who knows? You can't jump here. Okay. Cool, I'm going to leave that there then. So next time... I thought that was an explodable crate. It is not. It lied to me. Next time then, and again, there's a flower there. Just take it. We will go to the Stratum and take on the Imperium Tempest. Tempest, isn't it? Yeah, where did I get Imperium? That's because they said Cloud. I was thinking about Cloud Imperium. That's where that came from. So next time we'll have a little look at maybe upgrading some more weapons as we've got a little bit more money. And then we'll crack on with the next mission. Awesome. Really cannot overstate how much I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. I think it's absolutely amazing. Hope you're enjoying it as well. And just, I haven't been here for a while, but this is beautiful. It's very desolate and dusty and sandy, but it looks amazing. Look at that. Anyway, if you're enjoying it half as much as I am, click the like button, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Don't forget I stream on Wednesdays. It'd be wonderful to see you there. Otherwise, I will see you next time in Stormland. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.